Explain this one.
I thought we played really well. You got to give them credit. Their goalie, I think, really stood on his head tonight. Between penalty kill, power play. Power play's got to be a little bit better, but we got one there, and I think the penalty kill was awesome tonight. I think we created a lot of chances and a lot of momentum. So, it's one of those games, and you just gotta go into the break with a positive mindset and come back.
Yeah, walk us through that power play goal.
Yeah, I think we just kind of wanted to open up a little bit and see what we got. I think we've been moving the puck around pretty well lately, and Pumps sort of found that open ice, and I was able to get him the puck.
How do you feel about this home game stand that you've had?
Yeah, it's been really nice to just sort of relax and be at home and be in front of our own fans for a little while after being on the road there. But we were able to go, I think, 5-1 and 4-2 or something like that. So just be able to pick up those points and climb back up in the standings was huge for us.
Personally, for you, how do you feel like your development's been since you've been down here?
Good, yeah. I think there's definitely parts of the game I want to continue to keep working on, and just gain that confidence to hold on the puck and make plays, and just being good in the power play and helping the team win, really.
Was there anything specific Detroit told you to work on when you came down here?
A couple things, just mainly getting confidence back to be able to play. And I think for me, just getting used to the pro game style and playing every night instead of just playing on the weekends, I think, compared to college, and how your body's going to go through that every year. So just a learning experience for me, and I'm enjoying it so far.
You look really confident on the power play down on that half wall there. Is that kind of the area of your game right now that you feel the most kind of in control?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's always easy when you have players out there that we have to in the other spots. You can get them the puck and they're getting good chances. So I think our chemistry is continuing to build, and I'm just comfortable there. But we just got to be a little bit better tonight.
Ford was talking last night about how you guys kind of had 3 set plays you had drawn up, and when you're running through those, how are you kind of communicating to the other guys which one you're doing at a given moment, or does it not really matter if they know?
Last night it was Ford just yelling as loud as he could what play we were doing. So that's kind of how that went last night. So, if you have, I guess we had code names for him, so it didn't matter what he yelled, the other team didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah. For you guys, where do you feel like you guys are at going into the break? I'm sure the homestand helps, but kind of holistically, where are you at?
Yeah, I think we picked up points in 8 of our last 9 or something like that. So just be able to be in the mix every night, I think, is a big thing for us. We can't get blown out, can't afford to give up points, especially in our division is so tight right now. So it'll be nice to get a break and refresh the mind for a little bit, and then come back with a good mindset and get ready to win.
And I'm curious, what kind of progress have you seen out of Joe Milano so far through the course of the season? Where has he shown the most improvement?
Yeah, I didn't really get the chance to see him at the beginning of the season, but I think that just from when I saw him right before the break and after the juniors, he's had a lot of confidence. I think I can see it out there. He had a couple breakaways tonight. He's looking fast and making plays. I think that's when he's at his best. And I think he'll only continue to get better and be a really good pro.
Is there any way to explain this one other than you just ran into a hot goalie?
We had our chances. You have to tip your cap to the goalie, but we had our looks. We had our looks on the power play. It was a lot of special teams tonight. We got one, but it wasn't enough, obviously.
How do you feel your team performed overall during this homestand?
Pretty happy with it. Bitter right now with the result tonight going into break, but if you look at this stretch that we've been on, we put ourselves back in the mix. I believe we were 5 games below 500. We were in 8th place. Now we're in the mix. We're in the mix for that playoff spot, and we got a few days off here, but we gave ourselves a chance as we go down the home stretch here after break.
What have you seen from Hirose since he's been down here with you guys?
He's been great. Very welcoming need, that a void that he probably filled with his playmaking ability. If you look at our lineup, especially up front, we have a lot of shoot first mentality guys, and not to say he can't put the puck in the net, but I would say his playmaking abilities is something that we really value down here, and it's part of the reason that we're having success is benefiting having him here with us.
It's funny you say you got a lot of shoot first guys, because it seemed to me that there was a lot of missed opportunities for shots. Did you feel that way? Like a lot of guys were looking for passes instead of shots?
I'd have to go back and look at it. But I would say, for the most part, if you look at our group, there's a lot of guys that capitalize most of the time by shooting first. With good quality shots and maybe Taro is one of our top playmaking guys.
Other than the wins and the points, was there anything you saw during this homestand that gives you confidence for where you guys are at heading into this break and then into the home stretch?
That we can play with anybody. We set the bar higher for our group. The young guys have really developed into their own, and we look like a real hockey team now. We look like a team that wants to make playoffs, and that's the expectation now when we come back.
What's your takeaway from a game like that where the shots are what they are and the score ends up 3-1?
Well, we did a lot of good things. Stolarz played well, so you have to tip your hat to him there. But just the end there with the kind of goal we gave up, it's something this morning that we talked about we had to be better at. And we give up an odd man rush. They're a good rush team, and our focus was making sure we weren't giving those up. And at that point of the game, just not a great decision at the time. We all make mistakes, and it ends up in the back of our net. So we had a chance at the end of the power play, 6-on-4, and can't chance it to that, and we didn't get it done.
Obviously, I'm sure the wins and the points on the homestand as a whole are encouraging, but did you see anything over this course of the stretch that gives you confidence of where you guys are at when the break ends?
Well, on the bench, there wasn't any waiver. The confidence was still there, so that's encouraging. That even if we get down a goal or up a goal, I think we've been playing pretty consistent over the last little bit, which is good. So our message to the guys is to focus on the positives that we did. Obviously, not the result we wanted, but we've been playing pretty good hockey. So check out for a little bit, get your rest. We've been riding these guys pretty hard, and they've done a pretty good job. So credit to them. They deserve a couple of days off, and we'll get back after it for the last 30 games here. So it's a 30-game season essentially when we come back.
How do you feel about Hirose's development?
He's been fine. Yeah, he's learning as he goes. He's a rookie. Obviously, he's a little bit older than your typical other rookies in this class, but he's been doing a lot of good things too. So he's very, very cagey with the puck. He's got great calmness, great poise with the puck, and got to make sure that we're consistently competing on a nightly basis.
So the breaks, it's good that you guys are getting a break right now. Do you feel like it's coming at a right time for your team?
I think anytime you get a few days off, especially with, we had a good run at home here, and obviously not the note we wanted to finish on before break, but I think some of our guys that have been playing a lot of minutes, some of our younger guys that haven't played this many games and this amount of time, it's good for them at this point. And when we do come back, like I just said, it's 30 games, so it's a pretty short season, but it's gonna go quick. So it's February, March, half of April, it's 2.5 months. So it'll be the focus on getting dialed in and making sure that we're doing everything we can to make sure we're making a push for the playoffs.
Overall, how satisfied are you with the 8-game homestand as far as your results?
I think if you break it down, I thought we did a lot of good things. We've earned a lot of points. We put ourselves back in contention in the conversation. I mean, about a month ago, we were 5 or 6 games under 500, and everyone kind of counted us down and out. And credit to these guys, they fought back, dug their heels in, and we're proud of them. So it's a long way to go, but they've been doing a lot of good things lately.
What do you think is the biggest difference between a month ago and now as far as how your team's playing?
I think health and continuity. We've had pretty much a good bulk of the same guys in the last 10 games or so. Before that, we had a ton of call-ups. There's a lot of guys going up and down every which way, a couple injuries. We had guys missing for World Juniors. There wasn't continuity from game to game. We were missing some big pieces. We've got some guys back healthy, and we've had a little bit more chemistry or ability to develop chemistry because we've had the same core group of guys.
Something just taken up on Zadina before the game or anything serious there?
Nothing serious. He tried at warm-ups, and it was something that we didn't feel comfortable pushing him through, and he wanted to play, and he came down, I thought, on Friday night, did a really good job competing. He was solid, obviously scored some big goals there, but again, it was just something tweaking that wasn't at this point worth pushing through.